Hello everybody, welcome back to a new video. Today I want to talk about asset lead sounds. They're a fairly essential part in psytrance. You often hear them in songs playing like a role as a main lead sound, and of course because somebody also told me to cover asset core, which the name suggests also has asset sounds in them. I decided that this would be a good time to talk at them. Before I want to dive into that though, I want to quickly thank everybody. My masterclass has been doing extremely well. It's number 4 best-selling Ableton Live tutorial on the website already, which is amazing to see that you guys actually enjoy that kind of content and that you are willing to support me. Making that kind of content, even financially, is just amazing, and therefore want to thank everybody who purchased it through this video as well. But with that being said, let's get straight into the actual topic of the video. Alright, so we're going to talk about asset sounds. Now, asset sounds are very simple sounds actually, if you think about it. All that's happening is that we have a saw wave or a similar clicky waveform going through a low pass filter with very high resonance. So what's basically happening, I can actually draw that out for you maybe. That would be the best way. So if we take a normal saw wave and actually quickly set up like a sweep, we can actually see what's happening and why an asset sound actually works. It's gonna take a little while, but here we are. So we're gonna play a saw wave, probably in that register, and then we're gonna set up our resonance. And we're just going to slowly low pass it for now, so we can see what's happening. Let's play a note there. And let's use the macro to modulate filter cutoff. So that's a very slow asset sound, very slow version of the sound that's what we call, yeah, an asset sound. So if we record this, you can see what's going on is that basically these spikes are basically called impulses, or you can think of them as impulse sounds, as in they if you know what an impulse is in audio, you know that it's like it's a very short event in which all frequencies are triggered at the same time. But because we're having a filter on the impulses, basically the clicks of the saw wave, they're kind of getting boosted in some areas, so you will hear this profound sweeping effect. And if you do that really fast, like we've done for example here, it will actually go, of course it will go very fast, so it's not a noticeable sweep, but that's what's causing the distinct sound of that asset sound. So all it is basically is a filter on a saw wave with a high resonance, and for this one I also did some distortion on it, as well as you can see, a high pass filter there. I'm quickly going to disable this because I don't want to hear it actually in the project. Some things you want to consider when doing asset sounds. I know that's a little bit of a short explanation, but there's really not much to it. One of the things that is a little bit important is the octave at which you play it. As you can see, this is 1 octave above bass register. So normally you would have your sub bass between this and this area. For example, if you're playing an F, you want your sub bass to be here and not in a different octave. So this is going to be 1 octave above that, the sub bass level, and that is what's making the key sound. There are some other things you can do. Maybe you can play around with the filter. There are the different steepnesses that can give a little bit of different effects. Let's go for a 6 version here. As you can hear, it's barely noticeable, but you can hear that the 6 version is a little bit brighter sounding. But again, most of the sound actually comes from the resonance. So if you set a higher resonance, you will hear that more. So that's everything I wanted to cover in today's video. It's a little bit of a shorter video, but there's not a lot to it. Again, as I said, just a saw wave with a filter on it, and it's not really that exciting. But if you enjoyed it, leave a like, and if you are new here, then subscribe to the channel. I post daily videos nowadays, and I'm able to keep that up, fortunately. And yeah, that's going to be it for today, and I hope to see you next time. Bye bye.